Hello and welcome back. Now, I still haven't decided where to begin, honestly. God, this is done with me, but you know what? Web Spider, just to be safe. It's not really great for backtracking, I suppose, but the other bosses, I think, are a bit more risky to start with. They accept, Degrun because of reasons we'll get into later. Also, we'll get the dash boots here, so that's nice. But yeah, like, I know you probably couldn't hear a lot of the cutscenes before, but God. Yeah, for Zero, his story begins with like a whole thing about him waking up because Keiji Inafune really likes Zero more. He wakes up and he's like, "Oh, Dr. Wily, what the?" It's like the game was made to focus on him rather than X, because this is all X gets. Just like Rebel Force bad, Sigma bad. 8 Mavericks go out get them. And that's every other X game really, but here it's just he does not get a lot of focus at all. And also we just have a Dr. Light capsule just lying here in the forest for no reason. Jungle. This battle is to never have happened X. Why must we fight each other? Why do these peacekeepers persist in fighting each other? This must be some sort of mistake. X, enter this capsule. Yeah, you probably won't get this joke unless you've heard Mega Man 8. Equipped with this to discover the food. Equipped with this boot nozzle and twice in there to huddle. Yeah. Lot of dialogue for something that's really easy to explain. Basically, you can dash in air now, and by holding X, you can glide for a little bit. You want to ascend or go down, you'll just do this. You can do this. That's it. You gotta wonder how prepared Dr. Light must have been when he made X. He just made like multiple versions of the same capsule, because this is like the 4th set of boots that X can pick up in the entire franchise, and there's way more to come. Leading to people to theorize that like the Dr. Light capsules are they're sentient, because in X5 they react. The capsule reacts to the storyline that's happening, whereas well, no, it reacted there. I wasn't paying attention, honestly, but like it said, why do these peacekeepers persist in fighting each other? If it was a recording, it wouldn't know that. So it's an AI, but also in X1, 2, and 3, it's a recording. So that's not consistent either. It would explain why the boots and shit keeps coming out of nowhere, although it doesn't explain where X keeps losing them. I always wonder, because they imply that Dr. Light and Dr. Wily are still alive in some fashion, at least in robotic form, but they never elaborated on it in 5 or 6, no matter how much they foreshadowed that they would. It's actually one of the more annoying parts in 5, is that they planned to end the series in 5, but they left so much unanswered. And the Mega Man Zero series, which was supposed to be a follow-up, didn't answer anything. And that's just nice. Earlier, like, you saw that I got the dash boots just by going to the right. They don't really hide the armor parts very well in this game, to be fair. Although they are really good parts, so you should get them no matter what. Like, these ones are great for movement. You can dodge bosses easier. The next few we get are going to be just as good, if not better. Like, these are some of the best parts in the series, honestly. To the point where, actually, this armor, known as the 4th armor, actually shows up in X5 and 6. Well, no, I don't think it shows up in 6. I know it shows up in 5 because you can get that from the beginning if you pick X. And, you know, it's such a good armor. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here later because there's a heart tank you can only get from Flame Dragoon weapon. The Flame Uppercut lets you break one of the wood barriers here. I might lose to this boss, so they keep taking damage on the way. Or, you know, I can just fully heal here. Yeah, this boss is a bit tricky because it can deal a lot of damage. Its attacks are predictable, but it can hurt a lot. And I don't have any upgrades on X besides the boots, so I'm going to have to hope my skill comes into play here. Or I can just embarrass myself and die 5 times in a row. You've labeled us all as Mavericks. I won't let you turn back now. Yeah, he's a Rebel Force, but he's also protecting this giant weapon cannon, as you can see in the background. which is, you know, only used for peacekeeping, is not used for insurrection or rebellion against the humans. You heard the general. We just want this weapon here to be safe for no reason, just peacekeeping. Oh crap. Ah, crap. Yeah, it deals like a good quarter of your health if you get hit this early in the game. I might actually lose before I get to the second phase. I mean, I'm being pretty reckless, so I'll need to keep a lid on that for the second attempt if I have to take one. Oh yeah, these ones go up the walls? Yeah, they do go up the walls. Fuck. Oh yeah, by the way, the webbing in the middle, the webbing that he's climbing on right now, it doesn't hurt you if you go near it. He does though, and I died. So second attempt as I go. Just gonna keep charging there. I think this is the first game where you can charge during the boss intro. Yeah, this boss isn't too hard. Well, on your first playthrough, he's probably going to kick your ass because you probably aren't too used to climbing up the walls, and you need to do that to get away from the webs, unless you're really good with the dash so you can go under it. And one important thing to do is not try and climb up the walls with, like, the normal wall climb. You need to do it with the dash if you want to get away from the webbing easier, or I could just fuck up. But yeah, that's a quarter of your fucking health. And I think he took more than that too because I hit him on the way down. With my face. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Not again. Oh, that's fair. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Alright, I'll start editing out any further death attempts. After if I fail this one, then I'll start editing. Because that's a bit... Because you've seen everything he can do, like he can't do any more than this. Yeah, okay. And welcome back. Yeah, this one is definitely going to be the winning attempt because I have way more health. And funnily enough, this came directly after the last two fail attempts. So, yeah, that was... I guess it's just a confidence matter. But yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to take me out, but yeah, last shot, there you go. Again, he's a bit tricky for first timers. I know I got a game over when I picked him the first time, because, you know, he's the first thing on the screen, the first option, so I was just like, okay, start here. And I made enough progress to keep going and got a game over, maybe, I think. It's been a while since the first playthrough. Now, this weapon's a bit weird in that it's not really a good attack weapon because it stops in midair. You can use it as a platform, though. There we go. Continue. And that's one down, 7 to go. Let's see. Well, the next one on the list is, I believe, you. Your name I don't remember also, but I do know you're weak to web spiders' weapons, so I probably should... Yeah, let's just go here. Like, generally, on my own playthroughs, I try to be a bit more risky. Sometimes I fucking start with, like, as I mentioned in the first part, Jet Stingray. Because if you're careful in that boss fight, you can avoid getting hit at all, and that stage is where you get your first sub-tank. And that helps a lot with the other bosses, but for the sake of safety, I'll just go here. I say safety, it's like I hit 3 times in a row. There we go. Now we can keep getting hit. I'm a bit reckless like that. If something gets in my way, I'll just run straight past it. And hope that a heal drop will get me back up to stuff. There we go. Now, this stage has exactly one item, I believe, and that's the heart tank, which you can get without any upgrades, but it's a bit risky to try and do that without the dash boots. A bit nervous right now because I only got well, I got no lives, but because of how checkpoints work in X4, I'm not too nervous. Because in X4, there is a checkpoint midway through the stage that you'll be taken to regardless of how many lives you have. And you get all of your weapon energy and health refilled. So you don't even have to worry about wasting all of the boss's weaknesses on something, because you'll just get it back. Although God knows I'll be able to make it through with this health. Whoa. Yep, I thought that was going to happen. Did I reach the checkpoint? No. Yeah, this is embarrassing. It's really not as hard as I'm making it look, I just suck. There we go. I believe it was right before the checkpoint too. But yeah, there isn't too much to deal with at this stage. These flying things that come out of nowhere are annoying because if you don't shoot them head on, you're just bound to get hit. Oh boy, not again. Oh, okay. Well, time to be reckless again. Nope. No, you don't. Up we go. This part's a bit easier. This part's a bit annoying if you're playing as X because, it's weird. This boss doesn't have any invincibility frames, and you kind of need to know that to get enough time to hit him, because he destroys the platforms, and if you take too long, he can destroy all of them. So the moment he comes up, blast the charge shot, and then spam normal buster shots, you'll get enough time to beat him before he breaks all the platforms. Zero has a weapon at this point, I believe, that just nukes the boss's health bar. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. There we go. And that's the first checkpoint done. Now I'll return to this point regardless of how many lives I have. If I get a game over, it'll send me here. And also, recolored stage. Well, not recolored stage, but they recolored the fucking stair section from the very beginning. What was it? I think it was either X5 or... No, it was X5, I think. Where there's a stage section identical to this, except the perspective is different. Which I always thought was really lazy. Okay, I need it. Quickly. Yes! There we go. If you missed that, you're fucked. You have to die and do it again. That was the hard tank, so now I just need to get to the end of the stage. This is a little elevator section, which is full of crusher parts. So you can get crushed. There we go. Alright, this part's a bit tricky here. That can be annoying, because if you dash too far, you'll die. If you dash too little, you'll die also. Just made it. I don't really need help for this, though, because this boss can be really easy with the weakness. As are X-bosses, you know, if you bring their weakness in, they're dead, basically, from the moment you step in the room. Unless it's the final boss. Alright, I like this guy's dialogue. Are you X? Okay. I'm under orders to terminate you. Whose orders? Take a wild guess. His name's not Sugma. But yeah, if you just keep doing this, you get stuck in a pattern and you can just keep spamming it over and over again. If you played any X game and used the weakness on a boss, this sounds very familiar to do. Like, even fucking X1 does this shit, where if you have the boss's weakness, you get hit, go down, jump over there, you get hit, go down, slide to the left, slide to the right, slide to the left. This is a bit harder with Zero because he doesn't have a projectile to shoot at this guy, and the weakness of this boss is a ground slash thing that stabs forward, and the boss is mainly in the air, so it's a bit hard to hit him with. X generally has an easier time with the bosses, I feel. Soul Body. This is like the copy weapon from Mega Man and Base, so you can't shoot with it and it moves with you. It's not really all that useful, but it is the weakness of Maverick, so we gotta get it, we gotta get it. Continue. Okay, next will be Cyber Peacock. Cyber Peacock. Now this stage's beginning can be a bit annoying because you can get a sub-tank, a head part, and a Dr. Light capsule before the first checkpoint. And the way you do this is you need to complete these little obstacle courses, and I'm already fucking up. You need to complete these obstacle courses under a correct amount of time. The Soul Body can help you get through them. I should probably fucking use it. Hurry up. Yeah, there we go. You need to get an S rank to get the right thing. It gets harder. The first one isn't too bad. Yep, that's the hard tank. Now, don't worry about wasting the Soul Body for the boss. Once you reach the checkpoint, it'll be refilled. No, I'm just gonna be careful. Go. The Soul Body will get rid of the eyes really quickly. Your normal shots take a while to take it down. Yep. Yeah, these things just exist to slow you down. Although, yep, this should be enough. The third one is the one I'm really worrying about because that one has climbing up walls and stuff. Okay, we got the sub-tank. Weirdly enough, there's only 2 in the game, and the other one's in Jet Stingray. Okay, we gotta make those 5 Soul Body shots count for the rest of this platforming section. The one thing that's a bit annoying is trying to keep an eye on Soul Body because it goes away after a bit. No! Oh, damn, that might have cost me it. Go, 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 X, go! Near the end. No! Yeah, okay, there's no way I'm getting it now. Not a Soul Body. Yeah, fuck. Reset. I don't know where I'm taking if I die. I think it's... Is this the first obstacle course or not? No, it's the last one. Okay, I can do it again. That's good. I just need to be really quicker now. And I have more Soul Body shots this time, so it's not going to be as bad. Because they refill your weapon energy every time you die in this game, which is really nice. In every other Mega Man game, they do not do that. I think X5 does it. I don't know if X6 does it. Not right now, anyway. Up we go. Yep, and we're done. Thank God that didn't take any longer than it needed to, because it could have.